If you watched my channel for the past year, you may remember that I reviewed a game called Deadly Premonition, and I gave it a very high score. I even gave it my Game of the Year. I love it. But I only found out recently that Deadly Premonition was meant to be quite a different game. A very different game, in fact. So, I thought it would be interesting if you guys could join me as we take a look at what Deadly Premonition was meant to be. A game called Rainy Woods. Rainy Woods started development as a PSP adventure game in 2005, but due to the next-gen consoles coming out so close, they decided to rework the game as a next-gen title. It was officially announced at the Tokyo Game Show as a multi-platform title. The game was to follow FBI Special Agent David Young Henning, an eccentric FBI agent who has an imaginary friend named Jeter who he talks to. He's sent to the sleepy town of Rainy Woods in Washington to investigate the murder of a local girl. According to the director, creator, and writer of Rainy Woods and Deadly Premonition, Swery, the game was to be a horror game just like Deadly Premonition, but was meant to be completely stealth-focused, no combat at all. You were meant to avoid enemies and not fight them. This would make sense, as in the final Deadly Premonition game, you're able to hold your breath with the press of the R2 button, or the RT button on the Xbox 360 version. Plus, there are many barrels and dumpsters laying around the environments which you're able to hide, and during the Raincoat Killer chase sections, you're supposed to hide and hold your breath. So this is very interesting that this was left in Deadly Premonition. But many people criticized the game for being too much like Twin Peaks, and because of this, the developers decided to completely postpone the game and rework the entire game. They changed character designs. David Young Henning, with his imaginary friend Jeter, became Francis York Morgan with his imaginary friend Zach. The voice work for the game was completely redone, and some of the story elements were changed. The game also got a name change from Rainy Woods to Deadly Premonition. Deadly Premonition, of course, saw release in 2010 and got the Guinness World Record for most polarizing survival horror game, ranging from scores of 10 out of 10, like from sites of Destructoid, to zeros, or 2s, like at Machinima. The game has many elements of Rainy Woods still left in it if you actually look really closely. For example, in the autopsy report chapter, if you look closely at Usher Johnson's doctor coat at his name tag, you'll see that it says Rainy Woods Hospital as opposed to Greenvale Hospital. And if you look at Emily Wyatt's police badge, despite the texture being very low res, you can see that it says Rainy Woods, yet her badge says Deputy Sheriff Greenvale. Maybe these elements weren't maybe they just forgot to change these, but it's very interesting that these are still left in there. There's probably more if you search for it, but I haven't found anything. But that's basically it. That's what Deadly Premonition was originally meant to be, and it's quite interesting to see the final game be so different, yet still have a lot of the things that were going to be originally in Rainy Woods. So, I hope you enjoyed that little trip into seeing what Deadly Premonition was originally going to be like, and I thank you for watching. And as always, guys, if you haven't played Deadly Premonition yet, by the way, pick it up. It's a fantastic, amazing, amazing game. And I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.